constantly making changes, and we do. We make adjustments, but the reality is they know what's expected of them. If I have to keep hammering that nail, then I haven't done my job properly the first half of the season. So now that I'm watching my older guys hammer that nail for me and take care of the bench, pretty nice this whole weekend so far has been that way. And credit to my leadership group and credit to the young guys for being able to listen and adhere to what's being said on the bench. And now I'm just there more of a guiding hand and kind of let those guys steer the wheel. And it's a scary thing sometimes, but it's what I do believe is necessary to win in the long run.
I want to go player-wise here for a little bit before we move on to this afternoon. You mentioned older guys. We'll go with an overager, our horse, Keegan Howdeshell, fourth hat-trick of the season for him last night. But what did you like most about his game?
Well, his goals are dirty area goals. You know, he scored some pretty goals this year, but yesterday was dirty area goals, and I liked his play away from the puck. It's funny how those two things go together. He was working really hard away from the puck, even when we had a big lead, and translating to success with the puck. So, when Keegan Howdeshell's getting to the dirty areas and playing real hard, I like our chances of him scoring a few every night.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to ask you about all three parts of that trio on the forward group. Morgan Frost, 12 points in 5 games since his return. Is there anything you've seen differently since his return?
Yeah, leadership. Yeah, I mean, he's always been a leader on this team, but since he's come back from World Juniors and Christmas break, he's a new man in the room. He's really taken the young guys under his wing. He's really been patient. This is a guy that's played with some pretty elite players for a long time, and he sees the ice a lot differently than most kids do. He sees ice differently than I do. I think he sees ice differently than NHL players do, to be honest. So it can be frustrating as a player with that kind of brain to have guys that are up and coming and just learning beside you. So he's been really patient. He's got a new brand of leadership. He's always been a pretty good leader, but now you can tell it's by example. But now he's also very good at educating the young guys, educating his line mates, and being really patient with them. So the 12 points in 5 games, that's Morgan Frost. But his intangibles for the last 3-4 weeks have been impeccable.
And then Jaromir Pitlick, you've talked about being a special player, and how nice is it finally to see him? You knew the points were going to be coming. Gets to last night. Yeah,
unsung hero last night. I mean, I was talking with our general manager about it today. We both agreed that he doesn't get the flashy assists on those 2 assists he got, but man, second effort hockey, keeps the puck in the zone, makes a couple of good plays, and then let Morgan and Keegan go to work. So a bit of an unsung hero in that line. He's done a lot of good things, and I'm ready for him to score his first one.
One last one before we move to this afternoon, and I don't think I'd be doing justice if I didn't ask you about the young guys, Karche, McLean, Johnston. You talk about working, you talk about providing that effort, and obviously they get a little rewarded last night, but maybe speak of their game and what you saw from that young group.
Yeah, I always talk about how easy it is to say your name and how quickly does it slide off the tip of my tongue when you're up next, and those guys are a pretty easy group to call out. They work so hard. They're playing the right way. They bought into the system. They compete. Colin McLean, I've held his scratched him for 3 weeks, and nothing to do with quality of play. We just did a bit of a numbers situation, and we always kind of say stuff it to the coach when you get back in. Well, he stuffed it to the coach pretty good yesterday. He was one of the better players on the ice, I thought, for that group, for our entire group. So the kids are really starting to get it, and it's been fun to watch them progress.
And I know it's repetitive, but that's the type of response you want to see, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. They shove it to me. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to see. It makes no sense to respond a different way than that. So really nice to see.
This afternoon, Sudbury Wolves, Sioux Grounds capping off this weekend. The opposition, a hockey club that's had a little bit of a roller coaster, obviously, in the absence of Luukkonen, but since they've returned, winning streak, some losses. Just talk about some expectations heading in here for our third matchup against them.
It's going to be a real tough night. This is a good hockey club, and they got one real good checking line that they'll put on our top line and try to give us fits, and they got a very good goaltender, and their coach has them playing really hard-nosed, and they're starting to control the puck in the offensive zone against other teams, which I noticed the last couple of games, including against London, which is obviously a very good hockey club. So that's going to be a tough match today, especially with last night's game and the travel. So no excuses. We expect to go in there, and if we play our game, hopefully get 2 points, but it's going to be a tough one.
And I know it's been a quick turnaround, probably little information, but safe to assume Roman Puchuk, Cole McKay both will remain out here this afternoon?
That's correct.
Any update in McKay's case, or just too quick to really evaluate?
Probably too quick for me. Leave that to Julian. He'll let us know when we get back to the rink on Monday here.
Algoma Family Services Foundation, keys to this afternoon.
60 minutes consistent. That's all I got for you, Jerry.
And I'll ask you one last thing then. I'm sure is it going to be a topic of conversation. You have a team that's been sitting back. Obviously a day off. Greyhounds, a little adversity. We played Saturday, Sunday at home. 3 hours travel in between. The mental focus, physical preparation for this afternoon's game, the importance of that.
Yeah, mental focus, number one, short shifts, right? We don't want to be making mistakes and turnovers, mental mistakes. So hopefully we'll be rolling 4 lines tonight. And we feel like we've managed to bench pretty good for the first 2 games of this road trip. So guys should hopefully have some decently fresh legs, all things considering. So, just mental mistakes. We've got to limit those.
Greyhounds, Wolves on Sunday afternoon. John, as always, appreciate it. Good luck here today.
Thank you, sir.
That was the Greyhounds head coach, John Dean, coach's comments here in the pregame show in Sudbury. Welcome back to the Smeal Highland Ford broadcast booth, all part of your Sioux Video TV pregame show. Tuning in on 101.3 FM in your radio dial, WSUE, Sault Ste. Marie's Rock Station. Trucking down the highway himself, Dave Rector, always tuning in. Always great to hear from you, pal. Appreciate it, and appreciate each and every one of you. John Dean's Greyhounds come in looking for victory number 30 of the season. They're 29-10, 4-1 on the year. They have 63 points on the season, sitting in tops in the West Division and second in the Western Conference. They have won now 5 in a row. And put a little bit more, 14 of their last 17 of their last 22 is what the Greyhounds have been able to accomplish. And one takeaway, really a takeaway from that conversation with head coach John Dean, is about the accountability. About when things maybe went mistakes or went south last night, he didn't have to say anything. The players were holding each other accountable, and I know he said it on the broadcast before, and he said it again today, that come this time of the year, if him and his coaching staff has to, then there's a problem. So it's a very big bright spot that he sees in this group that has a big influx of both older and younger players for the Greyhounds heading in to this afternoon. Minus the fact that Cole McKay, Roman Puchuk are injured, the Greyhound line combinations will look like this here today. Keegan Howdeshell, Morgan Frost, Yarmer Pitlick left to right. You'll have Zach Trott, Barrett Hayton, and Ryan Roth. Kai Karche on the wings along with Jaden Pekka, centered by Joe Carroll. And then you have Cullen McLean, Alex Johnston, and Brett Jacklin defensively. Jacob Laguerre and Jordan Sambrook, Ryan O'Rourke, Mac Hallowell, Robert Kalisti, and Holden Whale. We're going to take another timeout, come back. We'll switch gears to the Sudbury side of things briefly. Lineup changes, starting goaltenders, all still ahead on a broadcast on your Sunday. Brought to you in part by Mark's Autographs and Collectibles, Trout Chevrolet, Buick GMC, Cadillac, and Winmar. Sioux Video TV pregame show continues next. You're listening to Gateway Casino, Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds hockey on the Sioux Rock Station, Rock 101.
Hey, Happy New Year. Smeals Highland Ford is back with bigger than big deals to kick off 2019. Okay, here are a couple of easy ones for you. When's the best time to get Halloween candy? Well, of course it's November 1st, or when your kids are sleeping, whichever's easiest. When's the best time to pick up Christmas decorations? December 26th, or when your neighbors are sleeping. Point is, clearance shopping is the best time to save, and that's what's happening right now at Smeals Highland Ford. The year-end clear-out on 2018 Fords continues this January, and they're offering bigger than big rebates to kick off the new year. Now's the time to get the F-150 you've had your eye on. Get the new 2018 F-150 with best-in-class towing, payload, and fuel efficiency with over $9,000 in rebates plus $1,000 bonus cash on select models. Don't snooze because you'll lose on candy, Christmas decorations, and a fantastic selection of new 2018 Fords. The year-end clear-out continues through the end of January 2019 only at Smeals Highland Ford, the fun place to buy a car. Great Northern Road next to Cambrian Mall.
He shoots, he pours the best tasting water in the Sioux at Huxon's Water Depot's U-Fill Water Center. At Huxon's, we specialize in water treatment solutions, plumbing repairs, and bathroom renovations. Remember, if there's water running through it, ask Huxon's to do it. Check us out at Huxon.com.
Bay Mills Resort and Casinos brings back the laughs in 2019 with return of Comedy Club. Season kickoff is Friday night, January 11th. Doors open at 7:30. Showtime is at 8. The best part, tickets are just $5. Great laughs in the best possible way. Comedy Club returns Friday, January 11th at Bay Mills Resort and Casinos. Bay Mills Resort and Casinos. Come and play on the bay.
Robert Holland's Chiropody Clinic, helping you take care of your foot care needs. Diabetic foot care, custom-made orthotics, laser therapy, warts, ingrown toenails. These procedures are covered under most insurance plans. Walk in at 77 Great Northern Road and make your feet happy.
This is Gateway Casino's Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds hockey on Rock 101.
Jerry Liscombe Jr. inside the Sudbury Community Arena on your Sunday afternoon. Grounds and Sudbury Wolves here today. Third meeting of the Ontario Hockey League season. Grounds comes in against the Sudbury team that is 25-15-2-1. They have 53 points. They are second in the Central Division, fourth in the Eastern Conference. They had won 3 in a row, but then fell in that game against London on Friday. They've been in a little bit of a roller coaster. Having the Sudbury Wolves, but some very players have really found their tune in a Sudbury uniform. I heard a lot about Anthony DeMeo watching a broadcast earlier this week. DeMeo, 3 points in 5 games for Sudbury since coming over. Adam Ruzicka, 5-5 for him. DeMeo wears number 74. Adam Ruzicka, number 83. They complement the likes of David Levin and Quinton Byfield. First-round selections in their own right. That are 2 of the top 3 in the Sudbury Wolves scoring heading into this afternoon. And then gold medalists between the pipes for the World Junior Hockey Championships. With that in mind, let's take a look at your lineup changes. Starting goaltenders here on your Sunday for the Sudbury Wolves, not in uniform, delete number 18, Owen Robinson. And number 25, Owen Gahula. And number 35, Mitchell Weeks. Ground deletions are number 7, Drew Warrow. Number 13, Roman Puchuk, injured. Number 23, Rory Cairns. And then number 24, Cole McKay, injured. Starting goaltenders, it should be a dandy of a matchup. Sudbury, number 1, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, comes in 22-6, 1-1. A goals against average of 2.39. Save percentage of .923 and 4 shutouts. While for the grounds, number 31, Matthew Villalta. Third consecutive start on this road trip. His overall record, 21-6, 3-0. Goals against average of 2.99. Save percentage of .901 and 1 shutout. Villalta for the grounds. Luukkonen for the Sudbury Wolves. The Northern Ontario rivalry will rekindle when we return. Let's wrap up your Sioux Video TV pregame show. Sioux Video TV, it's a store that serves Bills, and they've been serving the Algoma District in Sault Ste. Marie for 55 years. Greyhounds, Wolves from Sudbury, that's right around the corner. You're listening to Gateway Casino, Sault Ste. Marie Grounds Hockey on the Sioux Rock Station, Rock 101.
Bliss, your steak and seafood favorite, announces they're now open after moving. Yes, again. First, Gliss charmed you on Great Northern Road. Then you followed them to Bay Street. And now Gliss has landed on Spring Street. And you have their solemn promise to never move again. And Gliss is now open weekday mornings for breakfast at 7:30. So stop by and see if they're not going anywhere. I'm honest. Gliss, now open on Spring Street and nowhere else.
Construction Equipment Company, your hometown dealer for everything Husqvarna. Now is the time to save on a new Husqvarna snowblower. Extended warranty, 0 down financing, and up to $100 in rebates available. Stop in to see Martin or Chris and get ahead of Mother Nature this winter.
Hey, Happy New Year. Smeals Highland Ford is back with bigger than big deals to kick off 2019. Okay, here are a couple of easy ones for you. When's the best time to get Halloween candy? Well, of course it's November 1st. Or when your kids are sleeping, whichever's easiest. When's the best time to pick up Christmas decorations? December 26th. Or when your neighbors are sleeping. Point is, clearance shopping is the best time to save. And that's what's happening right now at Smeals Highland Ford. The year-end clear-out on 2018 Fords continues this January. And they're offering bigger than big rebates to kick off the new year. Now's the time to get the F-150 you've had your eye on. Get the new 2018 F-150 with best-in-class towing, payload, and fuel efficiency with over $9,000 in rebates plus $1,000 bonus cash on select models. Don't snooze because you'll lose on candy, Christmas decorations, and a fantastic selection of new 2018 Fords. The year-end clear-out continues through the end of January 2019 only at Smeals Highland Ford, the fun place to buy a car. Great Northern Road next to Cambrian Mall.
When flood, fire, or natural disaster strikes your home or business, not only does it result in thousands of dollars in damage, it can be emotionally draining. What you need is prompt, experienced response from professionals. A company you want to call first is Winmar, the property restoration specialists with 24-hour emergency service. It's your home or business you have a right to choose, so choose the best. Choose Winmar.
Winmar, we're coming through.
So you're out right for that sport, music, or Hollywood enthusiast. Mark's Autographs and Collectibles in the Market Mall, the Sioux's #1 place to get authentic autograph memorabilia, sports cards, McFarlane figures, and so much more. Come and check out the sales event all month long for great savings.
It's a noisy world we live in. Loud noise exposure can damage your hearing. Hearing First Audiology and Hearing Aid Clinic can help. They provide free hearing evaluations to clients 18 and older. Hearing First, locally owned and operated, offer a free 90-day, no-obligation trial, and they meet or beat any of their competitors' pricing. Call Betty, Joe, or Sandy to book your appointment. 705-942-4327. Hearing First, open Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, next to Life Labs in the Cambrian Mall. Hearing First, they're here to help you hear.
Hi, I'm Brett Jockman, number 39 for your Sioux Grounds. You listen to 100,000 watts of Gateway Casino's Sault Ste. Marie Grounds hockey on the Sioux's Rock Station, Rock 101.
Thanks a lot, Brett, and thank you, fans, for joining us here on your Sunday afternoon. Welcome back inside the Sudbury Community Arena in Sudbury, Ontario. Jerry Liscombe Jr. Where this afternoon the Grounds face off against the Sudbury Wolves. But first, your official sport today's game. Brought to you by Munoz Family Restaurant, where you can go in daily for fast and fresh lunch specials. The linesmen here today, Marco Lazat and Kyle Lakin. The referees, Josh Stein and Scott Ferguson, moments away from getting this one underway. Grounds in the road white with red trim. Matthew Villalta to our left. Sudbury home blue with the gray accent. Tuco Pekka Lukanen to our right. Hounds to go left to right on your radio dial here in the first period. Howdeshell, Frost, Pitlick, Sandbrook, and Legere. That's your starting 5 Grounds here on your Sunday. Morgan Frost, the center ice, takes the ensuing draw. Sudbury wins it, chasing it down into their own end of the ice. There are the Wolves. As that's Peter Stratus putting it on the near side boards, out to the middle, looking to reach for it. Is Stratus far side. Howdeshell look to meet him. As Legere bumps his man, Howdeshell look over his shoulder, holds the puck in the forehand, then reverses it. Sandberg's got some time quickly onto the wall for Yarmer Pitlick. He'll skeet him behind his net, chased by Candela. Up the far side, Pitlick all the way out into neutral territory. Split pass 2. Catches up the loose puck, hits it off Frost. Frost taken near side as we got a ground dump out in neutral territory. And Sudbury's pass wide up the far wing. Legere gonna have time here, 40 seconds in. Moved over to the right wing side. Pass out to the middle. It goes off Frost. DeMeo looking to turn it back for Sudbury. Dump down and in. Pilon. That the interior. Trying to be first on it. Dig it from the corner. Loses the puck. There to the left of Villalta. Turnover. There to Ruzicka. But the ground captain Barrett Hayes trying to poke it past Levin. He's tight to the right of Villalta. Comes out to the left of the ground. Netminder centered it. Comes back to Ross. His tight angle drive. Hits off there to the left of Villalta. And Levin looking to go down to the corner. There to the side. Grounds recover. Legere turning 2 men on him. And he'll go to the opposite side of the ice now for Matt Callowell. Banking it well ahead there of Ross. As he and former teammate Anthony DeMeo cross paths in neutral territory. 1:30 gone here in the opening period. Levin from neutral ice. Stick handling's past 1. Puck goes wide. And there to the left of Villalta off the leg. And here's Hallowell. Middle of the zone to Ross. Knocked off his stick. And as Villalta touches it, they are going to be called on the offside. He was still inside of the ground end of the ice. And with 1:44 gone, face-off. It will come right below us here in the Sudbury Community Arena. Face-off. They'll be just outside the ground line. Joe Carroll takes a draw for the ground. Or was going to. He'll be tossed from the circle. Second ground will be tossed, so we'll try to see Jaden Pekka against Quentin Byfield. And the puck moved by Phillips up the right side there by Sudbury. Goes towards Villalta, and he's just going to cover up and hold on with a man right to his left side. 1:51 gone here in this opening period of play. Yep, 2 shots signaled by Sudbury thus far on the Pro Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac shot clock. And the puck one down low. Here's O'Rourke behind the net now for Sandbrook. Takes a long pass, banked up to Cartier, off him. Joe Carroll lost it behind him, and yep, that's going to be offside. And then he takes a bump by Emmett Sorrentis, and this briefly gathers a crowd on the far side of the ice. And the two teams will come back into neutral territory. Numerically speaking, as far as how his offense is concerned, the Grounds having 188 goals for, Sudbury 146. Grounds allowing 147, Sudbury 132 on the season. As the puck gathered at neutral ice by Jacqueline. Put it down and in there to the left. Jacqueline Johnston and Cullen McLean. Cullen McLean, absent from a few games, got in lineup last night, had that big goal that gave the Grounds a 6-2 lead. There's a little bit of a high shot towards Jacqueline by Blake McConville, and the puck back to center ice. 2:30 gone. Right here in the opening period. Scoreless in Sudbury. Kalisti. Left wing side, off the wall, played back to McLean, pass across, Kalisti to center, now to Hallowell, in over the line, through the legs, there to Johnson, back to the right point, here's Hallowell. Middle of the blue line, lets a wrister go, won't get through, off the leg, and Luukkonen has to knock that off to the side. Standing in front was Brett Jacqueline to try to get a piece of that Matt Hallowell shot from back of the blue line. 3 minutes exactly gone here in the opening period. Off the stick of Darian Pilon. Suite down in the corner on the heels of Jacob Laguerre. Puck scoops up there by Morgan Frost. Ground leading point man who comes into this afternoon, 25 goals, 45 assists, 70-point season. Pitlick has help along the wall, but Pilon recovers and fires it wide up the left side. Laguerre can't clear it out. Carson will keep it in. Knocked off his stick. And the puck off Pitlick. Far wall, Pilon shot into some skates, cleared away to Howdeshow. And he'll be patient before putting it to his far side. Here's Sambrook to center. A flip off a Sudbury skate. Grounds changing it behind him. He's on the heels. There of Stratus. Down to the left of Luukkonen. 4 gone, 16 remaining in the opening period. 0-0. Hounds and Wolves here in Sudbury. From around their own net, Candela to the right side. That's going to be Levin in over the line in the right wing. Levin, backhand, blocked away by Villalta. At the half wall, puck comes out to the middle of the ice. Levin almost had a step on Whale. Puts it to the forehand, can't make that pass. Ground's going to be charged forward now by Hallowell. Left wing side, Trot. Try to go back to Hallowell. That pass was off its mark. And the Ground's got to charge back. As here's Valetka. Right wing side carries it in. Tried to feed it back, but he turned it over. Ryan Roth got speed. He's up the left side. Given a bump by Sorensis. Down to the right of Luukkonen. Trot now's got Phillips on the back of him. Puck comes to Barrett Hayton. Valetka ties him up. The Ground captain on the far wall. Trying to get it back to the blue line. Can't yet. Still tied up. Along the far side, gets it to Roth, steps out, almost got it to Sambrook, was in a pretty darn good position for a shot, looked for the pass, and both teams in the midst of a change. 5 gone, 15 remaining in the first. Hounds, Wolves, scoreless here in Sudbury. Holden Whale. Pass off its mark, but the Grounds make it work. Jaden Pekka, in, shot, first shot on goal. Right pad saved by Luukkonen. Puck backhander off the wall, goes down to behind the Sudbury net around to the near side. DeMeo turning as Karche puts a hit on him. And then O'Rourke looked to keep the puck into the far side, got spun around 2-on-2 the other way. Byfield, his shot scores. Beat Matthew Villalta glove side. And the Sudbury Wolves will open the scoring. 5:30 into the first period. Byfield 17th of the season. And it's a 1-0 Sudbury lead. And it will be Sudbury opening the scoring here tonight. And I think they're going to review it for an offside is what I think, if I can read lips properly, down to the penalty box area. That's what they're checking. As Byfield picked up the puck inside his own zone, and I'll tell you what, I think that's going to be called back. I really, really do. When you see a replay, I'm going to go with it's not good, but what I go with is inaccurate, although the replay looked like it was offside, but nonetheless, picked it up in the defensive zone, and he shot around Pekka and their glove side, and it's a 1-0 Sudbury lead. As the puck on the stick left side, Johnson in now for the grounds. Hounds trailing 1-0 here in Sudbury. As the puck in the corner there to the right. Far side wall, grounds. Can they respond here? As they tried to dig it off the boards, Johnson does, gets it to the goal line there to the right of Lucan and leaving it, and played back to him by McLean, banking it back to the right point. Halliwell, shot through traffic, will get there, and a backhand goes off the back of the leg. Ground's going to be able to recover it right back. Here, along the near side wall, McLean put it to the front of the net. As Ross and DeMeo get the assist on the Byfield tally, and it's a 1-0 Sudbury lead. Levin dumps it down to the corner. There to the left of Matthew Villalta, 13:20 to go in the first. Candela. Shot pad saved by Villalta. Pitlick backhanded out into neutral ice, gave that away, and he's a little slow. Trying to get up on the far side of the ice. Sandbrook had his man. Sudbury tried the redirection, scores. Side of the net. Darius, his 10th of the year. And it's a 2-0 Sudbury lead. Pilon was parked to the left of Matthew Villalta. Chips it around him. Sudbury out shooting the ground 7-1 on the Pro Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac shot clock. And with that, it's a 2-0 Sudbury lead. Here on a Sunday afternoon, not to start the grounds wanted. Trailing by a pair here in Sudbury have yet to test Lucanen. And the grounds are offside on the far side. We'll take a timeout and return. 12:45 to go in the first. Pushing and shoving. We'll see if penalties come out of that. I think there will be. We'll find out who and why when we return. Hounds down a pair. And you're listening to Gateway Casino, Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds Hockey on the Sault Rock Station, Rock 101.
Are you looking to show your Hound power pride? Official Sioux Greyhounds merchandise is available online 24/7 at www.thehoundpound.ca. Order online conveniently as you wish and see all of our new items for 2018-19.
Darian Pilon, the lone one going into the penalty box, as it appears. And the grounds are going to go to the Lock City Dairies man advantage. Lock City Dairies, the official dairy supplier of the Sioux Grounds, serving the Algoma District since 1992. And a chance and at least put themselves on the board. They've had just one shot in the opening 7:15 of the first period. And find themselves trailing by a pair. Barrett Hayden puts it to the left point. Here's Howdeshow. Over now for Halliwell. To Morgan Frost. Near side wall. Went out to the middle. Turned it over. And this is going to be Carson. Over to Granlund. And they'll come back. Up over the line. As the Hounds. Halliwell. To Howdeshow. Man in front of him. No shot yet. Half a minute gone in the ground power play. Barrett Hayden to the right of Lucanen. Banks it off the boards. Back to Mac Halliwell. Quick on him as Velitka. Down to the goal line near side. Morgan Frost steps in towards the net. Good shot. Rebound in front of Lucanen. Lifted up and out and down the length of the ice. Everybody gave Morgan Frost the time and space. And he got a solid shot, but put it right into the body of that towering Sudbury netminder. A minute remaining in the Pilon minor penalty. 11:45 to go in the first. 2-0 Sudbury leading. As Pitlick couldn't keep it in, and it comes back out to neutral territory. Off the stick of Pitlick. Here's Halliwell at his own line. Gave it away on the far side. Put it right on the stick of Nolan Hutchison. He's in. Saved by Villalta. And the puck on the far side board. Sudbury inside the line. Over to Hutchison. Near wall. As As the Grounds down to 30 seconds and their man advantage. Going to have to start from their own end of the ice. A long dumping in the glove side. Second power play unit out for the Grounds. One shot in thus far here in the man advantage. Pekka up the right wing side. Around the goal, now to the right of Luukkonen. Leaves it there. Ross. Back to the point for Sandbrook. Right side, Joe Carroll. Two Grounds in front of the net. Puck gonna go there, be gloved down and held on to. And that's what they're gonna have to do, is get traffic on Luukkonen. They had both Zach Trott and Jaden Pekka in front. Grounds get two shots thus far on the man advantage. And they'll have a face-off to his left side. Sudbury triggering 2 goals in a minute 26 to have the 2-0 lead. And for the first time of this weekend, the Grounds are surrendering the first goal of the hockey game here this afternoon in Sudbury. Off the draw, Levin at center. We come back to even strength. Hooking penalty coming up to the Grounds as the tug was put on to Levin as he had speed through neutral ice. And that is exactly what it is going to be. And it's Zach Trott going to the box, 9:25. At the time of the penalty, Grounds going to go to the penalty kill. Brought to you by Compass Imaging. Compass Imaging, your number one sign and print shop in Sault Ste. Marie. They know the way. If you can think it, they can print it. An enormous kill here for the Grounds. As the Grounds already trailed 2-0, being outshot here in the first period. And now the second-ranked penalty kill of your Sioux Grounds against the 20th-ranked power play of the Sudbury Wolves. It struggled on Friday night against London. Howdeshell replacing Frost in the circle. They're winning the puck back. Legere around the net. And it's Frost. Can't go behind the net. Sudbury regains the puck, puts it back to the point. That's Ruzicka to DeMeo. That tip goes out to the left of Villalta. Levitt along the wall. Far side boards. Back to the point now for DeMeo. As he'll try to move it deep towards the net. That goes off the stick and down and behind the goal. Belitka takes it up to the left of Villalta. Banks it back to the point. Levitt just kept it along the line. Falls, though. Howdeshell moves up to Frost, shorthanded. Morgan Frost on the wing. Shot at the right shoulder of Luukkonen. And the puck drops down to the corner. 40 seconds gone in the Sudbury man advantage. 9:53 to go in the first. 2-0 Wolves. Levitt in over the line. Wide, low shot. Villalta the save, and that's cleared up and out. And Barrett Hayton going to put some pressure on the Sudbury netminder. Luukkonen, as the Wolves make a change. Byfield gets the puck, moves it up the left wing. Ross over the line. 2 men on him. Byfield picks it up. He's given a hit. Pekka gets it to Barrett Hayton, and it's out to neutral ice and down into the Sudbury line. 50 seconds remaining in the Sudbury man advantage. 9:20 to go here in the opening period here this afternoon. 2-0 Sudbury. Darian Pilon, Quinton Byfield. That's the Sudbury goal scorers. Byfield puts it out in front. They're trying to jam it. And Villalta will cover the bottom of the net. We'll take a timeout, 15 seconds. And we return here to Sudbury. Grounds trailing 2-0. 30 seconds and the penalty kill remains. You're listening to Gateway Casino. Sault Ste. Marie Grounds Hockey on the Sioux Rock Station. Rock 101.
Shaw Milling has all you need for the cold weather ahead. Calcium, rock salt, and hardwood fuel pellets are now in stock. We also have sunflower seeds, peanuts, and Niger for the birds. Get 25% off selected bird feeders. Shaw Milling, 211 Bruce Street.
Minute remaining in the Sudbury man advantage as we return here to the community arena, and the Wolves called for a hand pass, and that will bring the face-off outside. Hounds just 4 shots on Luukkonen. And a start, not that they wanted here, to put themselves behind the 8 ball. Morgan Frost gets the puck in neutral ice and fires that down the length. And in behind the goal of Luukkonen. 20 seconds remaining in the Sudbury man advantage. As that puck hit off the skate there of Legere. Puck will go far wall and Karche cleared it but not out. Kept in, shot off, rebound to the left of Villalta. Gets a glove on it with Blake Murray. Right there, looking for the rebound, and 7 seconds remaining. And the Zach Traw minor penalty before we go back to even strength. Joe Carroll against Macaulay Carson in the face-off circle. Hounds get the puck. Hallowell around his net onto the wing. Now to the middle of the ice, even strength, Grounds kill it off, hit it to Joe Carroll. Can he get around his man? Ends up right over top at Peter Stratus as they were nearly bowling balls towards the pins of the net of Luukkonen. Puck swatted there in the middle of the Sudbury line, hopping around to the near wall. Candela going to come forward now for that overager for Sudbury. Puts it to Carson, knocked off his stick. And here's Joe Carroll, right wing side for the Grounds. In. Shot off a leg. That kind of slowed down, changed direction. Puck comes out to the left of Luukkonen. Grounds haven't been able to get much offensive zone extended time at all in the Wolves zone yet here in this first period. And good hustle there by Obansuin. Right behind the net. Sambrook going to have to pick up speed there to the side of the goal. Loses the puck, does he? But while he loses the puck, Ruzicka lost the stick. Here's Barrett Hayton. Part of 3 Grounds in over the line. Pass well off target. Well in behind his man and force the Grounds back to their own zone. Sudbury in early. They got it clear out or they'd be offside. Last man standing back there with Sorensis. And they fire the puck away to the ground end. 7.5 to go in the opening period. 2-0 Sudbury leading. Shots 11 for Wolves on the Pro Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac shot clock. Pass to the middle, not accepted by Hayden. And a backhand down and in. There by Belitka. First on it, Ruzicka. To the left, now right of Villalta. Put it right out in front. And Trot just gets it up the wing. Barrett Hayden weaving to the near side. Gets in. Something was happening behind the play by the reaction of the Sudbury Community Arena. Pass comes back. Hallowell onto the ice. Lets a shot go. Trot gets a stick on it, but deflects it high up and into the mesh. And well out of the way, so we'll have another face-off inside the offensive zone. Grounds have done little to test Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen here in the first period. And find themselves in a 2-0 deficit here in Sudbury. The Wolves having 11 shots, both teams having power plays, neither making anything work out of that. And draw will be inside. Grounds will want to get more. They've had bodies parked in front, just haven't got them, and even the passes. We've seen on the last shift by the captain, Barrett Hayden. Twice, one pass behind his man and then lost it, but Grounds against a guy like Luukkonen, and the way this period has started, need a greasy goal, a dirty goal, just need to get something going. They did make a big penalty kill, and it puts them at a back to 5-on-5. Decent crowd here in Sudbury for a Sunday afternoon. Face-off will be to the left of Luukkonen. Frost taking the drop for the Grounds. One onto the wall, Hallowell quickly, man at him. Puck cleared off the boards. Hallowell going to dig it himself, try to put it down to the corner there to Frost. It's back up to Darian Pilon. He'll turn it over as Pitlick can't handle that bouncing puck. And here's Ross the other way now for Sudbury. Right wing side. Pilon driving the net. That shot wide comes out of the corner. And along the near side wall. It ends up right back down behind the net. Pitlick going to try to outrush Race Carson. But it's Pilon behind the back pass. Grounds lead him. Stand there. Shot wide. Making it too easy. There on Pilon in front. And Pitlick just banks it out to neutral territory. 6:10 to go in the opening period. 2-0 Sudbury leading. Whale recovering the puck in his own zone. Here's Sambrook. Offensive line going wide. Met there by the body of Ruzicka. Sudbury gains the puck back. Backhands it up to Pilon on the near side. Sambrook a hit on him as they give each other a shove and the puck back into the ground line. Morgan Frost, 5:40 to go. Sudbury line tried to stick handle it, knocked off his stick by Hutchison and sends the Grounds back. Here's Howdeshell. Pass off a stick, dumped down and in. Physical Sudbury team, 12-4 on the shot, 2-0 on the scoreboard. Alex Johnston, neutral ice, knocked it to the wall. Sudbury avoids their man. Byfield in on the left wing, drop past Candela, blocked it away, there by Villalta, and the puck in the corner. To the right, move forward now to Johnston. Coast to coast, but good back check by Murray. Knocked it off Johnston's stick, down to the corner. There to the left of Luukkonen as the ground tried to dig that free, and it pops up on the far wall. Jacqueline, left point for Laguerre. Shot to the net, high off the blocker of Luukkonen. That would have been going high. And the puck along the near side corner. Johnson through his man skates. Turnover. McLean is shot off the iron. Colin McLean hit the crossbar after Alex Johnston stripped his man here with about 5 to go in this first period. And the grounds were needing a tally, and they came real close. Colin McLean looking for his second in as many nights. After the good work down low there by Alex Johnson, Joe Carroll strips him in. Pekka picks up the puck, trying to move it forward, and that went ahead. There of Karche down to the left of the goal. Puck still to the left of Luukkonen. Grounds trying to target Pekka, who's heading to the slot. It works along the near wall, but have had some good shifts in the offensive zone. Sudbury comes the other way. Levin leaves it now for Belitko, wide open, going, and knocked off him down to the corner. Karche to his goalie's left. Up to Jaden Pekka. Right wing side, man on him. Carroll follows it up, sidesteps his man. Can he get it to the goal? Did, but wide. As that whiffs past the blocker side of Luukkonen. On the near wall, putting it down to the corner. Hops off a Wolf stick. Karche bump. Puck to the right of the Sudbury net. Joe Carroll on his man. They both fall. And Levin picks up the puck, skates in the middle of the ice. 3.5 to go in the first period. Gets away from Roth. Up the far side around O'Rourke. Trying to get to the net. Puck will slid through right in front. And the puck along the near side wall. Here's Trot. Couldn't get around DeMeo. Shoved him to the outside. Sudbury off a body. Back to the ground line. Sambrook had to hustle. Murray got behind him. Deep on the left wing. Put it to the corner and a shot. By Abonso and wide. 13-5. The shots favor Sudbury. 2-0 on the scoreboard. Quinton Byfield at 5:30. Darian Pilon at 6:56. And the play whistle down on a hand pass, and it's going to come out to neutral territory. We'll take a timeout. Final 15 seconds here in the first period, and we will return. 3:02 to go in the first. 2-0. Sudbury leads the Greyhounds. You're listening to Gateway Casino. Sault Ste. Marie Ground Hockey on the Sault Rock Station. Rock 101.
Stack Burger, 71 Spring Street is the home of the Stack Burger Combo. Burger, fries, and free pop refills for only $12.42. Come in for supper before the Greyhound game and show us your ticket and get 10% off your meal. Stack Burger, your burger, our passion.
3:02 to go in the opening period. 2-0 Sudbury leading. They've made it difficult on the grounds inside the offensive zone. Had to test Luukkonen. Taking away time and space. And a draw will be in neutral territory. Corey Stillman having a conversation with veteran official Scott Ferguson. Not sure exactly what that's about. As now they talk amongst the linesmen. All the officials discussing. Corey Stillman wanted some kind of explanation, and all four officials discussed it, said no, he's not happy with their decision. Nonetheless, Candela off the draw for Sudbury. Wide on the left side, shot off Villalta, and it'll be ushered back to him by Mac Hallowell, and a face-off will now go from neutral ice into the ground zone. With under 3 remaining here in the first period. Sudbury's led in the shot department as well here in the first period. Although the grounds, Morgan Frost wins that one. Puts it behind his net, and here's Holden Whale. Skating the puck out, good speed. Now Hallowell in over the line, hard to the left wing side. Howdeshell went to get the shot. Its stick went south. Thought a Wolf got in front of it. No. Howdeshell's Arsenal sitting there in 2 pieces in the Sudbury zone. That puts an odd man situation the other way. And it bounced over to the far side wall. Frost along the left wing. out in neutral territory. Diving effort there by Drake Pilon. Good job. And thereby Whale to dive to get it back to the ground possession. Here's Howdeshow on a feed from Pitlick. Rolled off him on the far wall. And Sudbury up now to Darian Pilon. In over the line, 1 against 3. Shot goes right back to him along the near side wall. 2 minutes remaining in the first period. 2-0 Sudbury leading. As Pilon and Sambrook really mixing it up. I think you might see them drop the mitts. They were throwing some lumber at each other pretty darn good along the near side wall. As the ground stuck in their own end, Barrett Hayden coming behind the net, around to the right of Villalta, one hand on the stick. Pitlick returns the feed to him. Hayden over the Sudbury line. Can he stick handle the goal? Does! Low drive! And a save. Nice hands there by Barrett Hayden. Good move to undress the defenseman and get a shot on goal. He went right around Emmett Sorrentis with a great opportunity. With less than 2 to go here in the period. Solid low shot there by the ground captain, but they still trail 2-0. Just over a minute remaining here in the first period. Left point shot by Sudbury. Blocked easily by Villalta. Over to the near side corner. And put behind the net now for Laguerre. Steps to the left of his goal. As Levin. Cross-checking Sambrook. Sambrook's, he's been in the mix of quite a bit here this afternoon. And the Hounds dump that down in. Final minute here in the first period. Shots are 15-5 Sudbury. On the Pro Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac shot clock. Right wing Byfield. A lot of speed in. Tried the shot. Got it there. And glove saved by Villalta. And he will hold on. Face off inside of the ground. Done with 43.3 seconds remaining here in this opening 20 minutes. Byfield against Frost in the circle. Draw to the left of Villalta. And the ground get to the puck off the draw. Howdeshow having to contend with a stick with Murray. And the puck to the right of Villalta. In the corner, Hallowell. Barely go with his pass, moves it to some open ice. O'Rourke advances it further. Howdeshow in. Knocked away from him by Stratus. It's on the right wing board. Lifted up and out. O'Rourke gloves it down. Turns it up the far wall with 20 seconds remaining. Put it out to the middle. Gets it back, and now Hallowell standing inside his own line. Mac Hallowell. Center ice. Chip to the right. They're in. Frost cutting to the goal. Scores! High over top the glove side. Avuko Pekka Luukkonen and Morgan Frost. With 6.2 seconds to go in the period. The Grounds get on the board. Time of the goal will be 19:53 of the first period. And that's a big one. And now are they going to review this one? As the officials over in the penalty box area to determine if that'll stand as a good goal or not. I'll try to get a look. I don't even want to comment on it on my end. Last time I thought it was wrong, and so the linesmen are reviewing whether the ground tally is good or not. Morgan Frost, 12 points in 5 games. The linesman was standing right there on the right side, and you can't tell where the puck is. That's the problem. The referees are at both benches. The linesman's off the phone. So is it good or isn't it good? We haven't got the indication yet. Corey Stillman has been at the officials. And it's a good goal. Here. Big one for Morgan Frost. Puts the Grounds on the board here late in the first period. So it's a one-goal hockey game here in Sudbury. 6 seconds remaining. Hounds win the next draw. Take a long shot. Luukkonen kicks it to his right side in 20 minutes. Are going to be in the books. And after 1 period of play, the Sudbury Wolves lead the Sioux Grounds by a score of 2-1. Sudbury handles the shot department pretty handily. We'll get the scoring summary from Hallowell. And Pekka, that's your scoring summary. So the Grounds getting a big one at the end of the first period, but they still find themselves trailing. It's 2-1 Sudbury. After 1 period of play, we're going to take a timeout, come back. It'll be our first intermission on a broadcast here this afternoon. Brought to you in part by the Algoma District School Board. Hearing first, the Marconi Club. You're listening to Gateway Casino, Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds Hockey on the Sault Rock Station, Rock 101.
Need design, need rebranding, or just need a sign? At Compass Imaging, we know the way to make your business pop. From full graphic design services to everyday printing, Compass Imaging's knowledgeable team can help you find the way to success. Stop by our shop at 500 Industrial Park for a free estimate and consultation, or check us out on Facebook to view our work or enter our many contests. Compass Imaging, the Sioux's largest sign shop, is here to meet all your sign and printing needs. Compass is the Sioux Greyhounds printer of choice.
Greenwood's Locksmith will make you feel safe. If you're buying a new home or own a business, leave it to the professionals at Greenwood's Locksmith to make it secure. Bring in your game day ticket and get a second key free. Greenwood's Locksmith. Lock it or lose it.
A good defense is crucial for a winning hockey team, and at World Cars Hyundai, we have the best defense when it comes to your next new car with the longest factory warranty available in town. We've been putting smiles on car buyers' faces since 1962 and pride ourselves in meeting your needs. Ask about our Air Miles rewards available on sales, parts, and service. A proud sponsor of our Sioux Greyhounds, World Cars Hyundai, Trunk Road. Call 759-1133 or online at worldcarshyundai.com.
When you're looking for good homemade food, make your way to Muio's on Queen Street East. Serving the Sioux for over 50 years and making mouths happy with the best chicken fingers you'll ever taste. Enjoy homemade soup every day and fast and fresh lunch options. Muio's can help make your event memorable with party platters to go, too. A favorite place for out-of-town hockey teams and locals, too. With options for everyone in your group. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, Muio's has you covered with one of the biggest and best menus in town. It's no wonder they've been a dining destination for more than 50 years.
This winter, pack away your snow shovel and put the back-breaking job of digging out on ice with a Honda snowblower from Lead Sports Center. When snow is in the forecast, don't sweat it. Put the chill on winter work with high-quality, dependable machines from Honda. Take control with indefinitely variable speed hydrostatic drive, electronic joystick shoot control for complete control of snow distance and direction, and fingertip steering control. Models are available in track or wheel drive and 7, 9, or 13 horsepower. Honda snowblowers from Lead Sports Center on the I-75 Business Spur in Sioux, Michigan. Think of it as driveway access insurance. Algoma District School Board is dedicated to providing a public education system that is open, accessible, and welcoming to all. We have something for everyone. Programs are available for those ages 3 to 103. This includes classes and initiatives for adult learners and English as second language learners. Our learning and working environments are safe, respectful, and sensitive places to learn and work. We practice, we teach, and we model good character while building confident learners and caring citizens. We value all learners and learning. Visit our website at adsb.on.ca. We are proud to be ADSB.
Start the year out right for that sport, music, or Hollywood enthusiast. Mark's Autographs and Collectibles in the Market Mall, the Sioux's #1 place to get authentic autographed memorabilia, sports cards, McFarlane figures, and so much more. Come and check out the sales event all month long for great savings. Color Your World. The Sioux's complete decorating center has been locally owned since 1962. Thinking flooring, painting, and custom framing? Stop into Color Your World on Great Northern Road. Don't buy flooring anywhere until you check out Color Your World, cash and carry. Shaw Milling has all you need for the cold weather ahead. Calcium, rock salt, and hardwood fuel pellets are now in stock. We also have sunflower seeds, peanuts, and Niger for the birds. Get 25% off selected bird feeders. Shaw Milling, 211 Bruce Street.
You're listening to Gateway Casino's Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds hockey on Rock 101. Now back to the game with Jerry Liscombe Jr.
And back to your first intermission here on your Sunday afternoon. Welcome back inside the Sudbury Community Arena, everyone. The Smeal Highland Ford broadcast booth. Smeal Highland Ford. It's a fun place to buy a car. 68 Great Northern Road in Sioux, Ontario, where the Grounds trail the Sudbury Wolves by a score of 2-1. It was Sudbury who would open up the scoring in this hockey game with back-to-back goals. They score first at the 5:30 mark of the period. A play that would be reviewed, actually. The first and the last goal of the period both would be, and they both would be good, but 5:30 in. Picking up the puck in his own end and then skating it up ice was Quinton Byfield. He shot it around Jaden Pekka. Beat Matthew Villalta to the glove side. The assist on the play to Liam Ross and Anthony DeMeo. And Sudbury had a 1-0 lead. They made it a 2-0 count a minute 26 later when standing at the left of the ground. Goal was Darian Gilon. He would get a stick on a shot from the wall, chipped it past the left side of Villalta, redirected it, I should say. The assist on the play to Peter Stratus and Macaulay Carson. Sudbury led by a score of 2-0. The Grounds would have a power play. They could not connect, and then shortly thereafter that, they had a penalty kill, which they were able to maneuver themselves through in good fashion and keep it at a 2-0 deficit. They did, I thought, as the first period went on, create some opportunities. Alex Johnson stripped his man. Cullen McLean ripped it off the crossbar, and then with less than 2 to go, Barrett Hayden up the left wing addressed the D and got a solid shot on goal. The Grounds maybe found their legs, got a little more, I won't even say engage is the right word, but getting back to their style and creating opportunities and trying to push to at least put themselves on the board, in which they would do that with 6.2 seconds to go in the period. Morgan Frost sidestepped the man after being given the feed by Matt Hallowell. He was in the circle towards the left of Luukkonen, and he would rip it over top the glove side there of Luukkonen. Morgan Frost is 26th of the year from Mac Hallowell and Jaden Pekka, and the Grounds on the board, trailing by a score of 2-1 after 20 minutes of play. So not the start as far as results are concerned you'd want on a Sunday afternoon, but a big one by Morgan Frost. They're late in that first period. Shots on goal brought to you by Prost Chevrolet, Buick GMC Cadillac, Sudbury 16, and the Greyhounds 7. On the shot clock, Wolves have the 1-goal advantage on the scoreboard, 2-1 through 20 minutes of play. We'll take another timeout when we come back to swing around the OHL, among other things, here this afternoon on a broadcast brought to you in part by Leeds Sports Center, Block City Dairies, and Huxton's Water Depot. More of your intermission around the corner. You're listening to Gateway Casino, Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds Hockey on the Sault Rock Station, Rock 101.
Hey, Happy New Year. Smeals Highland Ford is back with bigger than big deals to kick off 2019. Okay, here are a couple of easy ones for you. When's the best time to get Halloween candy? Well, of course it's November 1st, or when your kids are sleeping, whichever's easiest. When's the best time to pick up Christmas decorations? December 26th, or when your neighbors are sleeping. Point is, clearance shopping is the best time to save, and that's what's happening right now at Smeals Highland Ford. The year-end clear-out on 2018 Fords continues this January, and they're offering bigger than big rebates to kick off the new year. Now's the time to get the F-150 you've had your eye on. Get the new 2018 F-150 with best-in-class towing, payload, and fuel efficiency with over $9,000 in rebates plus $1,000 bonus cash on select models. Don't snooze because you'll lose on candy, Christmas decorations, and a fantastic selection of new 2018 Fords. The year-end clear-out continues through the end of January 2019 only at Smeals Highland Ford, the fun place to buy a car. Great Northern Road next to Cambrian Mall.
When flood, fire, or natural disaster strikes your home or business, not only does it result in thousands of dollars in damage, it can be emotionally draining. What you need is prompt, experienced response from professionals. A company you want to call first is Winmar, the property restoration specialists with 24-hour emergency service. It's your home or business you have a right to choose, so choose the best. Choose Winmar.
Winmar, we're coming through for you.
Are
Are you comfortable with the legacy that you are leaving your loved ones? At LeJean Financial, our client relationships are based on integrity, trust, and our knowledge and ability to provide advice on investments, group benefits, and life insurance. We are independent and proud to deliver a broad range of financial services. There is no one-size-fits-all investment plans, and we work with you to establish your plan. Call us at LeJean Financial. We can help. 705-942-4276. That's 705-942-4276.
Play, enjoy, celebrate at Gateway Casino, Sault Ste. Marie. Enjoy a night out playing your favorite games. Enjoy a savory meal or snack at the Gateway restaurant. Don't forget to visit after each Greyhounds home game for exclusive offers. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram for details. Gateway Sault Ste. Marie continues to be a proud supporter of the Sioux Greyhounds. Watch for our new interactive spin-to-win game during the second period for a chance to be the lucky seat holder. Go Hounds!
Pino's Get Fresh is the Sioux's locally owned and operated grocer for over 35 years. Pino's offers the freshest selection of meat, produce, and baked goods. Try our Southern Fried Chicken meal deals, as well as hot-to-go pizza made fresh in-store. Pick up a large pepperoni for just $9.99. Home of Pino's famous Italian sausage, too. Enjoy Starbucks coffee with our handcrafted donuts, made fresh from scratch every day. The Starbucks Coffee Lounge is the perfect place to take a break. Pino's at 219 Trunk Road. Open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. 7 days a week. Greyhounds, hockey, and Pinos. 2 Sault Ste. Marie traditions.
Hi, I'm Jacob Laguerre, number 8 from your Sioux Greyhounds. Now let's get you back to the ring for more Gateway Casinos, Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds hockey on the Sioux's Rock Station, Rock 101.
Well, a 2-1 deficit by the Grounds after 20 minutes of play here in Sudbury. Welcome back inside for more of your first intermission. Everyone, Jerry Liscombe Jr. Here on your Sunday afternoon. Uncle Don tuned in. Always great to hear from you. No, I didn't get whatever you sent, if that's what you're asking. Anyways, 8 games on the OHL schedule on this Sunday. Grounds having a 2-1 deficit here in Sudbury. Elsewhere around the league, the Niagara Ice Dogs have went into the Guelph. And after one period of play, Akil Thomas has a pair of goals and a part of a 4-1 lead for Niagara. 2 of those came on the power play. That game is through 40 minutes of play. Hamilton in Guelph, a single goal advantage in that one to start the third period. They lead the Frontenacs by a score of 2-1. Kitchener and Owen Sound, Greg Morales, Jonathan Yancey, Ricard Hugg. They all have tallies as the Kitchener Rangers lead the Owen Sound attack 3-1. After 2 periods of play, Mississauga, courtesy of Cole Carter, has the advantage over Sarnia at 2-1 in the third period. It is London in tight in North Bay as the Knights go-ahead goal by William Lahead lead the North Bay Battalion 3-2 after 2 periods of play. While your late start tonight at 5:30 start, Windsor in Saginaw at the Dow Event Center, Flint home to Oshawa at 6:05 at General Motors Center in Oshawa, Ontario. NOJHL action, our affiliate franchise, the Sioux Thunderbirds, are in action today in Espanola in the third period. They currently lead the Espanola Express by a score of 4-2. They're back at home on Tuesday night. The Sioux Michigan Eagles on the road on Thursday in Rayside, Balfour. NHL action today. The Islanders lead the Ducks 2-0 at the end of the first period. One final has Chicago over Washington by a score of 8-5, while yet to start 4 o'clock. Just minutes away on the West Coast, the Vancouver Canucks play host to the Detroit Red Wings. The Coyotes are in Toronto. Toronto, like the Grounds, looking for their 30th win of the year. And Carolina is in Edmonton later on here tonight. Here in Sudbury, Quinton Byfield and Darian Pilon both scoring for the Sudbury Wolves. Morgan Frost late in the first period scoring for the Grounds. Hounds down 1 heading into the second period of play. We'll wrap up your first intermission. When we return, we'll dive right back into live play-by-play of the second period. We'll be coming up next on a broadcast on your Sunday. Brought to you in part by the Algoma Family Services Foundation, Color Your World, and Mulio's Family Restaurant, Hounds Trail, Sudbury 2-1. You're listening to Gateway Casino, Sault Ste. Marie Grounds Hockey on the Sioux Rock Station, Rock 101.
Hi,
it's George from Sioux Video TV. We've been proudly serving the Sioux at the corner of Albert and Taggart for over 55 years. People always ask me, do you still fix TVs? My answer is, of course we do. We have 3 technicians on hand repairing any kind of TV, including LED, plasma, and LCD. If the repair is too costly, we have a large selection of new TVs to choose from at big box store prices. Stop by and see us for some good old-fashioned customer service at Sioux Video TV, the store that service built.
This winter, pack away your snow shovel and put the back-breaking job of digging out on ice with a Honda snowblower from Elite Sports Center. When snow is in the forecast, don't sweat it. Put the chill on winter work with high-quality, dependable machines from Honda. Take control of the definitely variable speed hydrostatic drive, electronic joystick shoot control for complete control of snow distance and direction, and fingertip steering control. Models are available in track or wheel drive at 7, 9, or 13 horsepower. Honda snowblowers from Elite Sports Center on the I-75 Business Spur in Sioux, Michigan. Think of it as driveway access insurance.
Start the year out right for that sport, music, or Hollywood enthusiast. Mark's Autographs and Collectibles in the Market Mall, the Sioux's #1 place to get authentic autographed memorabilia, sports cards, McFarlane figures, and so much more. Come and check out the sales event all month long for great savings.
Hey, Happy New Year. Smeals Highland Ford is back with bigger than big deals to kick off 2019. Okay, here are a couple of easy ones for you. When's the best time to get Halloween candy? Well, of course it's November 1st, or when your kids are sleeping, whichever's easiest. When's the best time to pick up Christmas decorations? December 26th, or when your neighbors are sleeping. Point is, clearance shopping is the best time to save, and that's what's happening right now at Smeals Highland Ford. The year-end clear-out on 2018 Fords continues this January, and they're offering bigger than big rebates to kick off the new year. Now's the time to get the F-150 you've had your eye on. Get the new 2018 F-150 with best-in-class towing, payload, and fuel efficiency with over $9,000 in rebates, plus a $1,000 bonus cash on select models. Don't snooze because you'll lose on candy, Christmas decorations, and a fantastic selection of new 2018 Fords. The year-end clear-out continues through the end of January 2019 only at Smeals Highland Ford, the fun place to buy a car. Great